Now I'm in town, break it down, thinking of making a new sound, playing them show every night in front of a new crowd. That's you and now. Shout seems that life is great now. See me lose focus as I sing to you loud. I can't, no, I won't hush. I'll say the words to make you blush. I'm gonna sing this now. Ow, ow. See, I'm true, my song is where my heart is. I'm like glue, I stick to all the artists. I'm not you, and that would be disastrous. Let me sing and do my thing, I'm up the greener pastures. See, I'm real, I do it all, it's all me. I'm not fake, don't never call me lazy. I wanna stay put, give me a chance to be free. Stop excelling, seems sort of suffocate me. Cause you need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. That's all you need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here at Richmond International Raceway for the 11th race of the Phillips Cup Series Season 2. I believe it's the 11th race, at least. We got over here Sam Brady in first position on the pole and Tessa Jackson starting on his outside. This race is going to be extremely important. I will tell you why. This race is the last race before the chase starts. We got as our points leader Chris Summers, who is the only one locked in the chase as of yet. Now I will not go switch more cars, but I will just go to the pace car. I will take you through everybody. Adam Jones is second, Chase Normal in third, Larissa Vandervoot in fourth, Marshall Rich in fifth, Colin Cropley in sixth, Jason Phillips in seventh, Joanna Darcy in eighth, Tessa Jackson in ninth, and Billy Bishop in 10th. So that is your top 10. By the way, you can hear maybe I'm a little bit sick. Well, not sick. I just have a very bad cold, and my nose is itching and stuff. And my voice is starting to break up or something. So you will hear that from me, and you will hear me sniff probably a couple of times. Anyway, we got Ray Caster and Sean Howell in 11th and 12th in points, and they are in the wildcard position. As of yet. Then we got Sam Brady, Ryan Anderson, Kathy Katera, Austin Telly, Mason Wood, Jason McAuliffe, and Ingela Miliana in 19th position. They have to win this race in order to get in the chase, at least to get a wildcard position or get in the top 10. Which means that if Ray Caster and Sean Howell, if they do good and get in the top 10, the wildcard position go to somebody who possibly can win this race, like the 89 car who's starting from the pole. And also Jared Stein is in 20th position. He has one win too, so then he will have the advantage of having one win and be able to get a wildcard position. So yeah, everything will clear up throughout the race, and I will talk about that a lot. Logan Crisp, Aaron Williams, Michael Shedd, David Nannon, and Christopher Martin in 25th. Nick Kaswitz, Greg Berkowitz, Connor Breen, Stephen Bush, Eline Suiten, Joseph Onesto, and Zachary Robinson in 32nd position. They can still get in the top 10. Then they have to win this race and do extremely good. Then have the luck that everybody in front of them has a bad race, but which could be it's very unlikely for Zachary Robinson, Joseph Onesto, Eline Suiten, and all there in the back in the top 30. It's very unlikely for them to get in the chase, but it is. If you look at points, it's still possible. Zachary Robinson has 205 points, and top 10. Or I will say Jared Stymest has 230 points. It's going to be difficult, but anyway. Will Myers, Connor Breen, Evan Casuso, Brody Talley, and Keith Batson and Chris Aiken are not able to get in the top 10 anymore. So if they want to get in the chase, they have to have the luck that nobody else in front of them wins. They have to win. Everybody in front of them has to have bad luck, except for the 15 and the 38 car who have to get in the top 10. And then they might have a very little chance to get in a chase. Alex Jones, Elizabeth Ross, David Emerson and Trevor Holt are not able to get in a chase anymore. So yeah, wait 1 second. There we go. So let's start this race. It's going to be a very intense race. Everybody is so aggressive. When are we going to race, guys? Come on, pace car. Yo, pace car. Okay, I think they're waiting for me. That's a bit messy for me.
Drivers, start your engines!
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but I'm too lazy to work everything. So now we're going green flag racing. Yes, finally. That was a mistake on my... Oh man, that was messy. So again, apologies for that. I was waiting for the pace car to pull off, but he's not going to pull off when I'm not in this race. But that's how I do everything. So I look behind the scenes of the Philips Cup Series as we are green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen, with Sam Brady having a good start. Oh man, Connor McJackson. Oh, that's close. 3 wide already. Goodness gracious. That's what I say. That's what I'm say about being aggressive. So, and caution is out. So we got Jared Steinmust. Oh man. Oh, trouble. Even more trouble. Pile up. And Joanna Darcy with damage, and that's not good for her chances of getting into the chase. Oh wow. A lot of cars over here with damage. Look at Mason Booth. Look at Connor Breen. Okay. That was interesting. So, they're still bunching up. Let's take a look at what happened over here. Bring us on our first caution of the day. Well, drivers being aggressive, this is what I'm going to mean. They can keep an eye on the 5 car and the 38 car. Both of them are... oh no, Mason Wood has fallen back to 17th position in points. He has to win this race. There's even contact in front of them, and there eventually the 38 gets into the 5 once again, and the 5 goes around. Well, that was just mess, and that's what brought out this caution, I believe. Yes. Then something else went wrong over here somewhere. Oh, there. Contact with the wall, and eventually the 08 goes around Greg Berkowitz right in front of Larissa Vandervoot. And everybody's going to pile in this thing. There, hard hit for the 20 car. Wow, look at those cars flying. We saw the 29 car flying over there. And that's where all these guys got their damage from. Connor Breen already pulling to the apron. I think his day is done. And so are his chances of getting in the chase. He had to win this race to have even a little chance of getting into this. So, well, let's just first go back to the number 5 car. Oh hell. Oops. When I'm a little bit sick, my brain isn't working. There's somebody who actually also made contact in front of there, and there the 5 car goes around. And now we go to the 08. Whoa, look at them, 4 wide. That's not gonna work. Exactly. And eventually the 08 is an innocent victim. And take a look at that. There, the 29 car went flying. Joanna Darcy, her chances of getting in the chase took a big hit over there. Literally a big hit. And everybody's just starting to bunch up over here. So, yeah, it's time to go green flag racing now. Oh, there. With in the lead, Sam Brady, who has to win this race. Lights are out on the pace car. Only thing is we are not live, so I cannot look at who's out of or is not in the race anymore. Although we got 37 cars still driving. Yeah, 37 cars still driving. So some dreams are already have already bursted of getting into this chase of the Phillips Cup Series Season 2. We got Sam Brady in first position. Second is Will Myers. Third, Tessa Jacob. Fourth, Evan Gattuso. Fifth, Alex Jones. Sixth, Connor McJackson. Seventh, Chris Summers. Eighth, Austin Talley. Ninth, Colin Cropley. And 10th, Trevor Holt. So the zero of Chris Summers, only car locked in the chase as of yet. As we are green flag racing. Tessa Jackson making a move. Only thing she actually has to do is to finish this race, well, in the top 20 at least, and then she is good. Then she will be in the chase, but she wants more. She wants to win this thing. As we keep an eye on the flag man, no caution. And Evan Gattuso, oh man, oh no, Evan Gattuso is not able to get a into the top 10 anymore. Will Myers still also not, excuse me, 11 cannot get in the chase anymore. Oh, caution is out now. Oh, spin. Oh, Sean Howell. That's something that a lot of guys in the top 20 didn't want to see, because Sean Howell, if he does not finish this thing and she does not get in the top 10 in points, which is very likely, I believe, if he stays up there, then he will get the wild card, and that means that like guys like Jared Stuymes will not get the wild card, or anybody who else wins. 15 though, keep an eye on, or also keep an eye on Ray Cast. Okay, that's not good. Ray Caster in trouble. Also the 38 car in trouble. So that means that the wildcard positions are probably already what is the Dutch or the English word for that? And Schließen it is in English, in German, but anyway, take a look at what happened over here. This could be very interesting. So a couple of Fords mixing it up over here. Sean Howell is going to get turned by Michael Shad. Over here, as we slow it down. This is just going to be a simple spin, I believe. There goes Sean Howell around. Oh, he's running in front of traffic though. Oh, he's going to get hit there by the 4 car. 44 involved. 8 car. And he's going to get another hit over here by the 33 car. Oh, little brush. That's what brought out the caution anyway. They are already on the caution. So I think nothing else happened. I could do that with buttons like a C or something. Oh no, that's camera. V then. Yay, I worked it out. So Evan Gattuso is in second now, as we take you to the green flag. So we're back again. As we saw, we have 5 cars out of the race already. Those are the 08, the 20, the 15, the 36, and somebody else I forgot. Oh damn. Anyway, we got Sam Brady now in the first position. Evan Gattuso in second. Third is Tessa Jackson. Fourth, Will Myers. Fifth, Alex Jones. Sixth, Austin Talley. 7th, Chris Summers. 8th, Connor McJackson. 9th, Christopher Martin. And 10th, Colin Cropley. Oh, I think that, by the way, is the 38 still in this race? Yeah, he is. Okay. 29th position. That's not good though. But Joanna Darcy's chances of getting in the chase are over. probably. She can get a wild card, but it's going to be tight with Ray Caster. I think she could be able to get in. Anyway, as we go green flag racing now, there comes Evan Gattuso. The 2 car has had a terrible season. He's 35th in points, but he now does take the lead. At least takes a peek underneath for the lead. Desasado Jackson, number 10 car. We know she is strong. She has won 2 of the last 3 races. And Evan Gattuso is leading as we have crossed the 1 or the quarter mark of this race. 1/4 in this race. Desasado Jackson in second. Again, only thing she has to do is get in that top 10. Or stay in the top 10 in points. And that's by doing that, or by finishing in top 10, she does that. Sam Brady, he has to win. Points. He has to win. And if Sam Brady wins, that would take probably Joanna Darcy outside of chance of getting in the chase. And we skim through the field to see if cars are off pace. This race can be very nerve-wracking, while Sam Brady is taking second position now. So yeah, there are a couple of guys who actually in top 10 in points are all behind. And that is everything that Desasado Jackson wants to see, as she's the only one in the top 5, or in the top 10 who's driving in the top 5. Though Austin Talley is in 16th position in points. He has to win though. Everything of guys from 11th to 10th to 20th or something, or somewhere in that area, have to win. That's important. Christopher Martin, by the also here in the 48, he has to win. Elizabeth Ross, she cannot get in. Whoa, she's 40th in points. I thought she would be further up front. Anyway, Larissa van der Voet is 4th in points. She has just to finish this race in top 20 or something, and she will be alright. Just like Adam Jones in the 66. Well, oh, trouble! Oh, right in front of the 66. And Aaron Williams took a big hit over there. He actually turned the 40 car around, I think it was, or the 44. Aaron, no caution though. That's interesting. 8 car Jared Stymist. He's going to fall outside of the top 20 probably after this. He's in 34th in points, and that would mean he would not get in this chase. Joseph Onesto, he had to win. Oh, he's 31st in points, so that's not going to work. Kathy Kutera, she had to win. No, she's 5th. Yeah, she had to win. She's 15th in points. This chase is just getting more interesting and more interesting as the race winds down, as Evan Gattuso is pulling away from Sam Brady. Desasado Jackson getting aggressive on the bottom over there. She wants to just... Well, oh, the 12 car almost went around. Austin Talley. Oh, he's now going to slide up, make it 3 wide. Oh, more contact with the 23 car. 23 car of Conor Jackson is not able to get in the top 10 anymore. Just like the 07. We got all cars in front which are not able to get in the top 10 anymore. I should have brought my calculator with me to see how everything turns out. Although it's going to get a little exciting with this doing everything is uncertain. I hate uncertainty, but anyway. Oh, and the 89 is falling back now. That's not good for him. Also, Colin Cropley, where did he come from? He's 6th in points. And he just has to do good. He just has to finish in top 5 or top 10. And then he will be able to get in the chase. Especially with all those guys in the rear of the points or something running in front. Trevor Holt last in points. He has had a terrible season in that 7 car. And there is Chris Summers, points leader. Is he going to be the points? Oh, contact with the 24 car. Billy Bishop has to do is trying to do everything he can to stay in that top 10, because he's not going to win this race by any. Well, I don't think he's going to win this race, as he's 15th. Maybe if he has some 14th, maybe if he does something good, but well, then the only thing he has to do is finish in the top 10 in points. Then he will be in the chase. Other cars, 01 Inge Lambliana, last season champion. Oh god, there comes a sneeze. Marshall Ridge, 30. Ooh. He has a win though. 1 win, I think, or 2 wins. I'm not sure how it is with those wins. You will see at the end of the video. I will not put like normal, like a roster of point standings with a long list and Rookie of the Year standings with a long list. I will talk everything over. So be prepared for that. Wow, Alex Jones, 37th. He was 2nd in points. And he had to win this race. Oh, lap traffic. Evan Gattuso. Lap traffic has been an issue before at this racetrack in my own series. Evan Gattuso, take a look at that, take a look at that, take a look at that. The 10 car is closing on him. Tessa Jackson looking for a 3rd win of the season. I mean, she's just so incredible. She will stay in that number 10 Nickelback car for the rest of the season. You can also do that if you want. But it seems like the 2 car is going to get by the 4 car pretty easily. No, he isn't. And the 10 car is right on his bumper. Evan Gattuso, he has to win this race. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has to win this race. But chances of him getting in the chase are very little. Well, maybe not. Never say never. I just said it twice. Lap traffic also. Kathy, oh, trouble. Caution out. I believe. Yeah, caution is out. So race back to the line will be won by Evan Gattuso. Okay, we have crossed the halfway mark. Trouble is there for... I have no clue who. No, seriously, I have no clue who. Everybody's still driving, but somebody caused this caution. Well, we'll see who caused the caution and what happened and stuff right now. I said right now. Somebody can please do a video with me saying right now, or just counting how many times I say right now, or ladies and gentlemen, or something, or a particular word. Thank you. Found it. 77 of Brody Talley, who is 36 in points, is going to make contact with the 18 of David Emerson. Both of them have like no chance or very little chance to get in the chase, or at least the 77 has a chance to get in the chase if he wins this race. He won't be able to do that probably after this. I'm going to drive it deep. Oh, make contact there with the 17 car, Ron Anderson, and he spins both the 18 and himself out. That brought out the caution. They are both able to continue the way without that many problems though. And there you can see caution lights. 88, 18 and the 77. Caution number 3 this is, I think. And we'll take you to the green flag right now. Okay, so we're back again. The lights are still out on the pace car. But I will just say the following thing. I named 4 drivers who are out of the race. The 08, 15, 20 and 36 car. Also, Mason Wood is out of the race. And that's a real heartbreak for him. He was 17th in points. He had to win this race. I remember him being up front. Yes, indeed, up front in points. Somewhere between 3rd or 2nd in points. He was the Rookie of the Year points leader, but By the way, Rookie of the Year championship is going to be... oh, wait. I haven't even thought about that. Because there are some rookies who are going to get in this chase. Probably. I'm not sure how to do... I will maybe even do that, not... or put the rookies in the chase with the amount of chase points. But then for the Rookie of the Year championship, just let them have the amount of points they have now. That's probably what I'm going to do. Anyway, lights on the pace car out. The 4 and actually also the 66 has to line up on the inside. Both a lap down. So Evan Cattuso leading. Second is Tessa Jackson. Third, Colin Cropley. Fourth, Elizabeth Ross. There's the 66 car. There. Sam Brady in 5th. 6th is Austin Telly. 7th, Alex Jones. 8th, Will Myers. 9th, Conor McJackson. And 10th, Chris Aiken. Well, actually Trevor Holt is in 11th position. Well, I have no clue who is going to get in this chase or at the moment. One thing is for sure, Tessa Jackson does a great job in the number 10 car. And we are green, and as long as the 10 car can stay up there, she will get in this chase. Wildcards will oh, 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide, look out. 4 is holding up the bunch. And as with the bunch I mean especially the 12 car. And the 66. But he's pushing, he's pushing, he's pushing, he's pushing. He's pushing too hard. And there goes the 4. Almost around. Wow, 6 got loose I think. If I saw that correctly. In a blink of an eye. Oh, eventually it is the 66 who goes around and going to spin out and take the 12 with him. And we are going to have a pile-up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pile this thing up. Oh, car upside down. 16, Stephen Bush. Points leader around. Chris Summers now getting pushed by last season's champion, Ingela Bliana. Guys, we just had a pile-up. It's been a long time since I have seen a pile-up, but... we saw a pile-up. And Elizabeth Ross is in 2nd position. Where did she come from? Tessa Jackson now in 3rd. Colin Cropley 4th. And Sam Brady in 5th. But Evan Cattuso, strongest car at the moment. Still leading. He has to win this race. I've said it a couple of times. But he just has to win this race. I hit the computer. But then he could have a little chance to get in this race. But take a look what happened over here. Bring us under our 4th question mark caution of the day. So here we are again. Will Myers getting a little bit too aggressive. With 2nd place in points, Adam Jones. By the way, there are a couple of drives which I'm going to name right now, which I believe will win a race at the end of this year. And Adam Jones is one of them. He has been so incredibly strong. Just like, well, actually, Adam Jones 2nd in points. Chase Normal 13 points and Larissa Vandervoort 4th in points. Those 3 have not won yet. But I believe one of those 3 at least is going to win before this season is over. At least it won't be the 66 this race. He's going to drive it deep. Almost hit the 4 car. Instead the 07 runs him over. And it is the 12 car. We will follow the 12 car for a moment because we've seen the others. There is some piling up happening. Well, let's just rewind it. Everybody started piling up over here. We will follow the Chris Aiken. Because there you can see the 66 goes around. We will stay with this a little longer. Chris Aiken tries to avoid everything. Instead, oh, the 7 car. Oh, what a heartbreak for Trevor Holt who goes around. Everybody here just starts piling in. Look at the 16. There. On his side. No, 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 not a flip. I will not count that as a flip. Larissa Vandervoort, 37, also involved. She just has to finish this race. That will do it. But full speed with 16 car. Onboard that will be. It was 91 car. So that means that 3 drivers I have named who will probably win a race this season are all in this wreck. So points leader Chris Aiken went around. Or Chris Summers is points leader, not Chris Aiken. And a mess. One more view. The 16 car. Steven Bush. This was a pretty major pileup. We will go on board with the 16 car. 2 on board. The other one I still have to decide. First the 16 car. Alright, that was pretty bad. But no flip though. Let's go on board now with the 66 car. Last on... Oh. I want to say the F word, but I won't say the F word. A lot of damage already to his bumper. There he goes. Adam Jones on board. Wow. That last one was spectacular. Getting by the 01 car. Anyway, time to go green flag racing right now. So the onboard was a little too long, we're not live anymore. But we will cover everything. That's what I do all the time. We will cover everything. Every single thing. Except for the caution laps. Except for the last caution lap. We will do that one. Evan Gattuso in first position. Second is Elizabeth Ross. Amazing job she does. Can still win this race. Third is Tessa Jackson. She just has to finish over there. Just like Colin Cropley. They both have just to finish over here and then they will be in the chase. Sam Brady has to win. Adam Jones, or Alex Jones I mean. Will Myers, Conor McJackson cannot get in the chase very easily. Christopher Martin and Chris Aiken. Chris Martin can still get in the chase. Chris Aiken, difficult. Anyway, Evan Gattuso pulling away now, but he's got the 31 right on his bumper. Let's see what will happen over here with these lapped cars. As the first 4 cars get by this thing. Without that much difficulty. Except, oh, the 6. Wow, that 6 is loose. And the 4 goes around. Hang on. Oh, oh, oh. Ow. And that was the end of Christopher Martin. Oh wow, and the 40 car, Jason Phillips, was 7th in points. He will retire probably. Holy crap, holy smoke, like Darren Criss used to say. Darren Criss, by the way, from Glee. A couple of real good friends from our Glee fans, including, by the way, Tessa Jackson. But also she has a very good friend, which has turned out to be my also one of my best friends. She also likes Glee and especially Darren Criss. So if you don't watch Glee, which I would not be surprised if you wouldn't watch Glee, but maybe you do. No offense, Glee is fun. I never watch it though, but by the way, maybe that other girlfriend, no, not girlfriend, but other good friend will be in this series next year. I will ask her. Anyway, Evan Gattuso is still leading. He has to get this thing just to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take a look what happened over here. Bring us on our 5th caution of the day, I believe. So there we are again. And this time the 66 did manage to turn Zachary Robinson around. In the 4 car. Was 32nd in points. He won't be in the chase. And there he goes. And I thought when this happens, oh my goodness, this is going wrong. With an English accent. And there is the hard hit for the 48. 21 got a piece. And there is the hard hit for the 40. 22 got a piece. And eventually the 4 gets it rolling again. 01 did a great job slowing, and there the 8 car runs into him. So, Zachary Robinson one more view, which will be on board. Why? Well, why not? You say why, I say why not. So, okay, that's what happens when I'm just... Oh, sorry about that. That's what happens when I'm just a little bit... how do you call it? A little bit sick. Like, I'm sick in the head. That's all crap. What the hell? Ow. Ow. Well, I'm dizzy. Bang. Wow, now I'm dizzy. There's the 7 of Trevor Holt. And the 20 or the 2 car raced back to the line. We had another wreck, I believe. Though I'm not sure. Well, that would be the 7 car. Oh, that's not the 7 car. That's the 7 car. Yes, we had another wreck. Wow, good eyes. I may be a little bit sick in the head, but I still have good eyes. 7 car of Trevor Holt. He's going to get turned around by the 9 car and into the wall he goes. And he does not get hit. Oh, it was close. Whoa, they have to save it there. And the 1638 and 8 car. So, time to go green flag racing right now. With just 8 laps to go as we go green flag racing, we got Evan Gattuso in first position, no lap cars on the inside. Evan Gattuso in first, second Elizabeth Ross, third Tessa Sauter-Jackson, fourth Colin Cropley, fifth Alex Jones, sixth Sam Brady, seventh Adam Jones, eighth Adam Jones is 33rd, excuse me, seventh Will Myers, eighth Conor Jackson, ninth Nick Gaswitz, came pretty much out of nowhere, and 10th Chris Aiken. So as we skim through the field, this is going to be important for you guys. You know if you have to win or not, or if you just have to finish good. At least the 2 car has to win, and then, well, very little chance he will get in the chase. But anyway, we're green flag racing with Evan Gattuso in the lead, and look at those 2 women making it 3 wide. How about Elizabeth Ross and Tessa Sauter-Jackson bumping? And eventually it will be the 10 car who has the preferred line. Can the 31 or 31 hang on over there? Still 3 wide. Tessa Sauter-Jackson takes the lead. Colin Cropley also goes with her. Inside there. Bumping. Even more bumping. And even more bumping. I'm just saying. Colin Cropley. Oh my goodness. Tessa Sauter-Jackson has been impressive ever since she got in that number 10 Nickelback car. And if she... Well, I think she will just stay there. Oh, that was not good. I think she will just stay there in the top 10 in points. And then she will get bonus points for 2 races she's won. Look out for Tessa Sauter-Jackson. She's going to be strong. Colin Cropley, also this is a paint scheme that he has been fast in. I wonder if he can get to the 10 car with just 5 laps to go. Colin Cropley has never won in the Phillips Cup Series. Also the 11 car, Alex Jones, has never won before. We got all guys who have never won except for the leader. I've seen it often in NASCAR, and then most of the times I just want to say, come on, somebody who has not won, get that person who has won before. But I'm always rooting for the underdog. That's why I loved to see Ryan Blaney win in the trucks. That was just amazing. That was just... I can't describe how happy I was when I saw him win. Tessa Sauter-Jackson, 2-3 laps to go. We'll stay up front here for a moment because it is exciting over here. Tessa Sauter-Jackson. Can she hold off the 6 car to get her 5th win of the Phillips Cup Series? Or will the 6 get by her? 2 laps to go for Tessa Sauter-Jackson. And no, just for you to know, I've said it a lot of times, all the ratings are the same. I just promise it on my heart. I will not give anybody a disadvantage if you talk about rating. It's just That number 10 car is so strong, just like Chris Summers has been all season long. That this number 10 Nickelback car has been extremely strong. And she has taken the white flag. One more chance for the number 6 car. Can she or can he get by her? Colin Cropley will lock himself in the chase though, but it will be Tessa Sato-Jackson who will win her 3rd race in 4 races. That was just hey you guys. That was just insane. I don't know what to say about Tessa Sato-Jackson. She drove into the pit wall with 181 miles per hour at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Broken wrist. She has healed from that, by the way. Next race, she wins. Next race, right after that, she wins. Race after that, she turned somebody around, Connor Breen. She still did, well, decent. Fell back to 9th in points though. And next race at Richmond here, she wins. I'm speechless. I'm just plain well speechless. And there you are. Official standings. Tessa Sato-Jackson has locked herself in the chase. Colin Cropley has locked himself in the chase. Oh man, my coke is getting up. Anyway, Sam Brady finished 6th. You could say, oh, he had to win to get in the chase. Well, I said that a couple of times. That's not true. Sam Brady is just 7 points behind 10th place Billy Bishop. Sam Brady is probably going to get in the top 10 in points, as Billy Bishop finished somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, he did not finish at all. 10th in points, Billy Bishop did not finish. 8th in points, Joanna Darcy did not finish. 7th in points, Jason Phillips did not finish. No, he did not finish. Expect Sam Brady to be in this chase. 17 of Ryan Anderson. I'm just looking for him because he also did poor. 31st he finished. He's not going to get in this chase, I believe. Maybe. Never say never. We'll get the official results and official chase stats at the end of this race. First, we will take a look. Nick Kaswitz, number 41. Finish is 7th. 8th is Chris Aiken. 9th, Will Myers and Connor Jackson rounding out the top 10. So, yeah. Well, let's talk top 10s or something. We are looking for the 0 car of Chris Summers. Points leader. He finished 29th. Ouch. But he is already in the chase, so it doesn't matter that much. Adam Jones in 66 finished 33rd. That does matter, though he is so far in front of the point. He's 28 points in front of 10th place. I think the 66 will get in the, or will stay in the top 10. 91 Chase Normal will stay in the top 10 probably. Larissa Vandervoot in number 37 will stay in the top 10 in points probably. Marshall Rich in number 39 finished 17th. He will probably stay in the top 10 in points. Colin Cropley will for sure stay in the top 10 in points. He finished 2nd, so not many cars that can pass him except for the 10 car. And she is 4 points behind him, so that means that Tessa Sato-Jackson, she will get 5 points more. Tessa Sato-Jackson will be 1 point in front of Colin Cropley, but she has won 3 races this season, so she will be points leader probably. She's the only one to win 3 races this season. How isn't I'm flabbergasted or something. Who were we? Jason Phillips, number 40, retired. Joanna Darcy, number 36, retired. And then we got Tessa Jackson, 19 points. And Billy Bishop, 10th in points. Ray Caster, Billy Bishop, by the way, also retired. Ray Caster, retired. 11th in points. He will get in the wildcard position probably. Not sure. Probably. Sean Howell, 26. He will get the wildcard position. Almost certain of that. Sam Brady may get in top 10. Ryan Anderson still... No, he won't be able to get in the top 10. Unfortunate for the Australian. Kathy Katera, number 15. Position number 29. She also did finish 30th. She won't be able to get in chase, I think. Austin Talley, number 12 car. Well, he got 20th position. He fell back because of that wreck. He won't be in a chase, I think. 17th is Mason Wood. Will not be in the chase, I think. No, he won't be in the chase for sure. I mean, I'm not really that concentrated anymore. Jason McAuliffe in number 44. Finished 15th. Won't be in the chase probably. Inge Lambliana in the 01 last season's champion will not be in the chase probably. 20th was Jared Stymest. He finished 25th. So yeah, I will take a look at everything. You will get your official chase right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to round things up though over here at Richmond International Raceway, where Tessa Jackson got her 3rd win in 4 races. I'm not sure how you want to call somebody impressive, but she has been so incredibly impressive, winning 3 of 4 races. Last 4 races. Number 10 car Tessa Jackson looking to win this championship. She will get it difficult though, with Chris Aiken or Chris Summers in the 0. Why do I say Chris Aiken? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I'll be right back with the official chase. Enjoy this music of winner Tessa Jackson, Phillips Cup Series Season 2 2012. Sorry. Teehee. Hello everybody, I'm back again, and I'm going to show you now, or actually tell you who's in the chase and who is not. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm starting to feel less and less good, so I might be sick in a couple of hours. I mean real sick. About the chase, it has turned out to be so different than I thought it would be, and especially about the wildcards thing. Okay, so in the chase, this is not just this is just based on the points they have right now after these races, not with the correction with the amount of wins and bonus points. So that means that Chris Summers has 319 points and is still in the lead as of now. He won't be anymore as we start the chase. Why? Tessa Jackson in number 10 car is second in points with 299 points. She has 3 wins though, so she will end up with 1009 points, while Chris Summers will have 1006 points. Now it's going to get interesting. Colin Cropley is third and in the chase, 13 points. Fourth in points is Chase Normal. Both of them have not won yet, just like fifth in points. Adam Jones. Sixth in points, Marshall Rich with 1 win, and that means that he will have 1,003 points. 7th in points, Larissa Vandervoot. In the chase she is. 8th in points, I have told you, Sam Brady. He made it. 9th in points, and this is where wildcard stuff changed a lot. 9th in points, Sean Howell. And that means that Sean Howell, with 2 wins, will be in the chase with 1,006 points, tied with Chris Summers in 2nd position. 10th in points, he wrecked in this race, but still he managed to get in the top 10, Jason Phillips. Now you're going to ask, who got the wildcard? Who got the 2 wildcard spots? Well, I said it would be Sean Howell and Ray Caster who will probably get them, since they were 11th and 12th in points. Well, yeah. Sean Howell finished in the top 10. Ray Caster, the biggest heartbreaker I have ever seen, finished 21st, 1 point behind Kathy Katara in 20th. If he got 1 point more, he would be in the chase, in the wildcard position. Now, he won't. Ray Caster missed the chase by 1 single freaking point. I feel pretty bad for him about that. But there are more sad guys in that case. Jared Steinmist missed the chase in 3 points. If he had 3 points more, he would be in the chase. Guys, that's how close things are. Another thing, then if they don't get the wildcard position, who will then? We got as winners Chris Summers, Jared Steinmist, Sean Howell, Marshall Rich, Ray Caster, and Tessa South Jackson. But wait, we got Joanna Darcy as a winner. Joanna Darcy, 14th in points, will be in the chase in a wildcard position. And with her, all the winners are covered now. So that means that the guy 11th in points will get the 2nd wildcard position. And who is that? Jason McAuliffe. Congratulations, Jason McAuliffe. You made the chase with just 1 point over Austin Talley. I still can't. I'm still a bit shocked by this. I mean, like, I had expected Ray Caster to be in the chase for Sherman. Ray Caster will not be in this chase. Joanna Darcy will. Jason McAuliffe will. Covering all the chasers. Here we go with the amount of points they will start the chase with. So with the bonus points and the chase points stuff, Chris Summers with 1,006 points, Colin Cropley with 1,000 points, Tessa Sada Jackson with 1,009 points will be the new points leader. Second time this season that we have a different points leader. I don't think Chris Summers is going to be very happy that there is a chase, but that's just how I've planned things now already in mind before I started the season. So I only told it like 3 or 4 races before this, but I had it in mind a long time ago. So Joanna Darcy with 1,000 points though, because she's in a wildcard position and will not get points for that win. 1 win she has, but with that 1 win she did make the chase. Larissa Vandervoot, 5th chaser with 1,000 points. Sean Howell, 6th chaser with 1,006 points, tied for 2nd. Marshall Rich with 1,003 points, 7th chaser. 8th chaser, Jason Phillips, 1,000 points. 9th chaser, Jason McAuliffe with 1,000 points. 10th chaser, Adam Jones with 1,000 points. Sam Brady is in 11th, or well, 11th chaser, not in 11, but with 1000 points, and Chase Normal, 12th chaser, with 1000 points too. 1000 points. So I'm going to end this thing right now. Next week, probably, not for sure, probably I will have the first chase race. 4 chase races: Texas, Watkins Glen, Talladega, and Charlotte. Those are the 4 chase races I will never ever change. This is for sure official chase races. So guys, I will see you next time with the chase being official now. You guys who are in the chase, very interesting chase this will be. Who will win this championship, we will know in about a few weeks, as we will finish or cross the start finish line at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this race at Richmond International. Let the chase start of the Phillips Cup Series Season 2.